just seen another bite, which is promising. I literally baited up, probably been out there 5 minutes maybe a bit more. Well folks, welcome back to the channel. It is great to be back out on this beach. Where are we? Probably most of you will know. It's the great South Coast sandy beach. And that is Southbourne to Poole pretty much. And we're down here targeting the place, the sole, and hopefully the rays. Got a couple of friends with me as well. Just pan you around. We've got JD, the moderator angler, top bloke, absolute top bloke. Love fishing with Jay. We have some good conversations, real great. Always about fishing, we really enjoy it. Far distance, if you hadn't already guessed. It's the local man in the area. This is the man with all the info, what's going on around. He's Shane from Fishing Dorset Live. Absolute great, cracking fella. Again, wealth of knowledge, that man. So yeah, the three of us were out here fishing the Southbourne end of the beach. It's nice and sunny. The beach is quite clear considering it's really sunny, but there is quite a bit of a wind. I'm guessing around the 4 to 5. So it's pushing a nice onshore wave action. So it's a little bit choppy. I did see Jay with reeling up a load of weed earlier on, so I'm just hoping that that's not going to be part of the course today, and we'll be reeling up weed after weed and trying to fish through it. Let's see what happens, on that one. Rigs of choice, and everyone knows, and it's well known that a 2-hook flapper, that sort of rig really works well. I've got one out at the moment, and I'm going to use this one a little bit later on. This is not a 2-hook flapper, this is a 2-hook clip down, small traces, really small traces. Targeting the rays on this rig. I'm just untangling it without trying to hook myself. And there it is. Green Lumi sea weights. Splashdown, Tourmaline, 70 pound main body, and only small 20 amnesia, no, that's 40 pounds, sorry, that line is 40 pound amnesia. Going for a size 1/0 match and scratch hook on both hooks, and as I said, it's a 2-hook clip down. That's what I'm going to target the rays with. I'm going to target the rays a little bit later on when it's sort of dusky going into dark. So I'm going to keep that on the side, ready to go. The rig I'll go out there at the moment on my right hand rod is a 3-hook flapper, same body line, same sea weights, green, 70 pound mainline asso, but 20 pound amnesia for traces, and small snoods again, 6 inches to 7 inches max. Always seem to do really well on the small snoods. I imagine that water's pretty turbulent today looking out there. You never know, you might even pick up a bass, who knows. So let's go and just check out and show you the rod setup. So the rod setup, I'm using the Century Fireblade GT, 4 to 6 ounce, 13 foot, and then coupled up with my Fathom 12 2. I can't remember if it's 15 pound or 18 pound main line with a tapered shock leader as well. Got my words there. Got ragworm just in there. I won't undo it, but ragworm there. I've got a cool bag or a cool cube in there just to keep everything nice and cool. I've got some mackerel, I've got some ragworm, I've got some what else have I got? Lug, and I've got some anchovies. I've got my bait board up, got a little bit of ragworm out there at the moment, just to keep it handy. I've got my tools ready to go. And the question is, do I fill up the water bucket ready to take a fish or not? Or is that a bad omen? I haven't done it yet, and I tend to not want to either until I get that first fish. I feel if you fill it up with water, you're going to doom your session. So I haven't done that. One of the other rods I've just set up. As I said, I'm going to get on the raise a bit later on, hopefully. But in the meantime, I'm just going to concentrate on the one rod with a 3-hook flapper, and there's a bit of weed running up the line now. So we'll have a reel up and we'll see what the weed situation's like. Right, let's go and see what the damage is, see if we got loads of weed on there or no loads of weed on there. Give that a bit of a shake, see if I can get that one off. Yeah, got that little bit off. Let's see what happens here, folks. Doesn't feel too bad at the moment. I'm hoping maybe that I've just got over the weed that's inshore. My line's out the water. Looking good so far. In the Solent, it's been horrendous for weed the last month or so. Hopefully we're not going to get it down here in Dorset. And that'll be sunny Dorset. Well, the hooks are cleaned out anyway, if nothing else. I was going to put some pop-ups on, but I decided not to bother. Now, should I put some pop-ups on? Who knows? I can change over if I need to. So I'm happy with that. Barely any weed. Happy days. So a little bit of rag left. Nice small rag. Perfect little size there. Got my rag from Cosham Angling. Absolutely beautiful bits of rag, so I'm happy with that. I don't want no big monster ragworm, I really don't. I just like medium-sized worm. Absolutely perfect for this. I mean, you can tip off a little bit of squid. Sometimes that helps for the place. Let's get rid of that weed. Well, I've not brought any squid. I just decided I'm not going to bother. Well, I was going to wait till a little bit later when it comes a bit dusky to put my other rig out, but I've decided different. I'm going to go and try for a turbot. I'm going to try for a turbot on my ray rig and see what happens. I've got a little bit of mackerel here, and I've got to say some anchovies, and I was thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pig of each and see if we can pull one out. There we go. Let's see one of these beauties does the trick. I'll put those back in the cool box. Keep it nice and cool. I want to keep my bait nice and fresh. It's very warm, very warm. I'm just going to take a sliver of mackerel off the side. I'm just going to take one fillet off, put it back in the cool box, just to keep it as fresh as we can. give my knife a sharpen as well, so hopefully that'll do us a good turn. Oh yeah, I can feel it's a lot better. There we go. Just going to put that back. Dry the old hands, do the old zip. Keep it as fresh as we can in there. And I'm just going to do fingered chunks. Something like that. And see if we can pull out one of those turbot that'll turn up here. I'm just going to hook the bait, the anchovy bait, in the head, using cotton, sliding it up, making sure the hook is completely proud, giving it a good old wind up. Plenty of juices here, plenty of juices. There we go. One lovely bait there. Let's get the other hook. A little bit of mackerel on this one. Bit of the top side of the fillet, not the belly. Again, making sure that hook is nice and proud. Can use sandeel here. Sandeel works very well. I didn't have any sandeel here in the freezer, which is unusual for me. Right, I'm just going to do that reel up a bit so we get the tension on it. Let's hook up the clips in the splashdown. And there we go. All nicely set up, ready to go and fire out there. Will this give us a lovely turbot? Let's find out. A spiky devil. If you know it's spiky, you know exactly what it is. There's a bass. There we go. A bit sanded up, so I'll get it back straight away. And there we are. Little sanded bass. Oh! Sleeping little buggers. There we go. There we go. Little bugger. No. Well, up in the distance is Shane. And he's caught himself what looks like a place. It's all screams and all shouts out there. Me and Jay are all happy because he was being a bit of a miserable git, Shane was, saying how rubbish it was fishing. But he's caught a fish, so he's all happy now. So hopefully we'll have a nice session now where everyone's happy.
Well, Shane's happy, yeah.
Yeah, Shane's happy. I was just talking about that. He was being a bit of a miserable git down there, wasn't
he? Yeah. He's had a little place though.
A little place, there we are. Happy days. just Jay to get one now. He'll be here. Jay does this thing where he waits to the death and then grabs out a fish that's not really on the cards. Like look at codling. Well, folks, the sun has just gone behind the houses. It won't be long now, and it'll start to get into dusk mode. So hopefully the fishing will start to really improve. Let's hope so. I was hoping the wind would be dying down a bit now, but it's still quite a bit of a windy day. Fishable, easy fishable, but I was just hoping for that wind just to die down just that little bit. So making it a little bit more soul-y, you know, a little bit more soul-y. But anyway, never mind, it's all good. Got all the worm out, got plenty of worm to get through, so hopefully we'll catch a few sole, maybe a place just before it goes dark. Well, I've just seen another bite, which is promising. I literally baited up, probably been out there 5 minutes maybe a bit more, and I've got another bite on by the look of it. I'm going to sit on my hands and leave it for a little bit, because it could be another sole. Nothing on the fish baits at the moment, not a thing. I was hoping the rays would turn up by now, but they've not. Hopefully they will. It's now about an hour down on the tide. High tide was round about 9. It's now just coming up to 10 or just after. So yeah, let's see what happens. Well, I've just seen another bite, which is promising. I literally baited up, probably been out there 5 minutes maybe a bit more, and I've got another bite on by the look of it. I'm going to sit on my hands and leave it for a little bit, because it could be another sole. Nothing on the fish baits at the moment, not a thing. I was hoping the rays would turn up by now, but they've not. Hopefully they will. It's now about an hour down on the tide. High tide was round about 9. It's now just coming up to 10 or just after. So yeah, let's see what happens. There we are, folks, another little species, a little eel. I'm going to get him off before he tangles my rig up. Look at him. He can't wait to get that trace all spun up, and he's doing a rather good job as we speak. So I'm going to get him away, get him off. Well, I'm just about to wrap up the left-hand rod, which has got the fish baits on. Nothing's come of it. The rays are not playing ball tonight. It's been a slow session so far, but managed to pick out 3 species, which is quite nice. Morning from the house. It's been a great fun night with Jay and Shane. But we shall return. We shall return for another day, and hopefully maybe have a bit better of a session. Not even being touched. Not even being touched whatsoever. But that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. It's not been the most exhilarating session, but we've had a few fish. We've had a sole, an eel and a small shoaly bass. I've had a great time with Shane and Jay, it's been cracking with good crack as usual. We always have a good laugh, take the piss out of each other, like you do with friends. It's great, absolutely great. We shall be back. We shall be back on this beach, probably, I reckon, about mid-September. And I reckon it's going to get a lot better. And it does get a lot better, sort of thing. So that's it. I'm just going to reel up the last rod. I'm not expecting nothing on there, but if by any miracle something does come up, then I'll give you a show. But thanks for watching. Tight lines, everyone. See you soon.